Randy. I got a chance to meet Randy in San Antonio about a month or so ago. We just kind of shook hands, really didn't get to meet or know each other. We just said hi and that. And he and his brother, Destin, were here. We actually got a chance to sit down, got a chance to talk about some history and some of the things that he's been doing in this industry and where he's come from. And just one of the most incredible individuals. And that's what happens when you get on the world tour and you get a chance to physically sit down with some people and get to know who they are. One of the best guys out there. His brother also is an amazing person. Randy, you're out here. Your very, very, very first world tour. Will it be your last?
Absolutely not. I'm not sure if I will ever be the same after this. I mean, I don't know how to follow the excitement of Cynthia's slide, but I just came up from the infinity pool. I have never been in an infinity pool in my life, guys. And I looked up the edge and I'm like, hey, there's construction workers working down there, guys. That's usually where I would be on a day like today.
Okay.
But because some friends of mine invited me to this travel membership about 4 months ago, and I got excited, and I started sharing it with some other friends of mine, and they got excited. Man, it ignited and turned on this incredible membership. And guys, I cannot tell you how awesome it is. We depend on our friends to be truthful with us, to share, excitement and what they have, and that's what I did. I relied on my friends Sarah and Jeremy. They relied on Cynthia. And you know what? I'm here and experiencing the most incredible thing I have ever experienced in my life. The ability to travel more, travel better, travel for less. A 5-star resort for 2-star prices. It's not even 2-star prices. I don't even know what you can say about $76, guys. It's ridiculous. That's all I can say. It is ridiculous. It has blown my mind. If you're here and you've been invited to this, and this is the first time you've seen what we're talking about here, you might be like me 4 months ago going, what? Really? Come on. What you talking about? I'm telling you, it's real. And the opportunity to meet people like Daryl and Maria and Andy and Gary and Lisa and just come together, guys. These world tours are unbelievable, just like Daryl says. So I'm super excited. I'm so glad my brother was here. Came down from our hometown just 4 hours away. We met up here. We got to do an exclusive tour of the incredible spa here. A friend of mine actually is one of the managers of this spa. Cynthia and I and my brother, we got a little tour of the spa, and it is like nothing I've ever seen or experienced in my life either, guys. But so I'm just saying, I'm so excited about this. Finally, is getting into me. It's getting into my veins. How awesome this opportunity is. I want it for all of you. I want it for all of my family. I want it for all the family that we have here at Trevorium that has not yet had a chance to experience this. It's everything you thought it was, times 1,000, as Cynthia always says. So super excited, guys.
Well, we see your folks that actually shared with you, Jeremy and Sarah. We see them giving you some shout outs here tonight. Jeremy and Sarah, these guys are talking about you guys the whole trip out here. So he really appreciates you guys. Again, Randy, great meeting you and now really meeting you and getting a chance to know who you are. And we're so happy that you're part of this company.
And congratulations on 2-star. That's such a great achievement.
Wait till you guys find out what that means. Life-changing and moving forward. Guys, let's shoot over. I see my buddy here, Andy. What can I say? This guy is one of my favorite guys in the business. He is just like a kid on Christmas morning, excited. And we had a chance. We had about 6 or 7 of us have breakfast this morning. He had to miss it, but his wife was there. His wife met another friend, Gary, that was on, that you guys were hitting. These guys were, Gary, I think your microphone is on. Okay, it just turned it off. And man, your wife was lit. She was so excited. Her and Malou, man, they are like, I just can't describe it, but she's got a new friend for life. Andy, tell us a little bit about yourself. Why are you excited about this? You've already been all over the world saving money with our company. Tell us a little bit about that as
Using
well.
platform number one.
Using platform number one.
Definitely. First of all, thank you guys for having me on. I'm excited just about the entire company, about the travel part. I met James, which is Coach Wright, years ago, and he started with the company, and he introduced me to it because I was taking trips, but I wasn't saving money. I was just taking trips on my own. So I ended up signing up about 2 years ago, and when I signed up, I went to Switzerland, London, Paris. We did Boston, we did Germany, we did Italy, we did all over the world, just using platform one. So I was just on the booking site. I didn't even know anything about the world tours or getaways. I didn't understand how points worked. I just was basically booking my trips and paying for them and saving thousands of dollars every time I booked a trip. So about a year and a half in, James kept telling me, man, post your trips. Just put them on Facebook, let people know what you're doing and where you're going. And I posted, and my first week I ended up getting 3 people, so I got my 3. I was like, okay, this seems to be working a little bit. And then I said, okay, let me get my wife her own. So I ended up signing my wife up and got her 3. And I was like, okay, we have 2 memberships where we get a chance to travel for basically pennies on the dollar. And I'm not paying the membership fee. I was like, okay, it's time to go. So I just started signing people up, and I ended up getting to 1 star about a couple of months ago. And I'm 7 away from a 2-star now with the help of, I've had a couple of Zooms with Darren Maria. I've talked to Coach Wright. I've done the 3-way calls, and I'm still to this day pushing and inboxing people. So I'm working in business, but today I'm in I want to say the name. I'm at the Resorts World with 6 of us, and we got a chance to hang out and have so much fun. And we were in the lobby, and it's just a beautiful resort. Literally $76. I mean, you gotta understand, not per night, not per person, but for the entire 4 days, 5 nights. And me and my wife both bought our cars, and on the app you can get free parking. So we have 2 cars where we're parking for free for freaking 4 days, 5 nights. And she enjoyed the pool today, and it's just so much fun. And I just love this company. I love the opportunity, and I'm looking forward to what God brings for us in the future. So thanks, Sarah Maria, for just being so nice and humble and open to even help out when it comes to recruiting and talking to people. So I appreciate you guys, and thank you guys very much.
Wow.
Wow. And I wanted to mention too, make sure that everyone knows that you're doing this part-time because you have a full-time job.
Oh,
Several of
let
them.
me tell you the jobs I have, just so you know the work that I'm putting in on the side. And I'm putting in work on the side. I work full-time at the post office. I sell on eBay for 4 years. I work at the airport, and I also cut hair. I'm a barber. So I literally every day still make phone calls. I still inbox people. I still do my 3-way calls, and I'm still 7 away within the last 8 months maybe of pushing. So hopefully, not hopefully, it will happen while we come to start, but slowly but surely get to the place where I can wean myself off my 9 to 5. Because I know when I put more time into it, then I'm just going to explode. But I'm still going to explode, even doing it maybe less than 10 hours a week on the time that I put it in, still getting people. So,
Well, guys, he just gave the case. You cannot say I don't have time. He just eliminated that
That's all I'm
excuse.
saying.
Unbelievable. Hey, Andy, thank you very much.
Good luck to Lisa.
Another buddy, Gary, a friend of mine for over 30 plus years. This is his very first world tour that he's on, and he has his family here, his beautiful wife, his handsome son, amazing grandmother. Got a chance to hang out with them a little bit last night and definitely today. Hey, Gary, I'm just so excited. You and I haven't seen each other for a decade or so.
No.
Maybe even longer than that. But it was so awesome seeing you, and that's what this does too, get to reconnect folks. But your very first world tour, 5-star hotel, share with everybody.
Can you guys hear me? Okay, I got a little glitchy. Can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm the one that came here with a mental block about travel. I mean, I wasn't excited about the stays, and they were great to see them, but I was always looking to earn the income. And I got on the call, started hearing about all these people taking these trips and going to all these different places. And I think I heard Maria say, you need to book a trip. You need to book a trip. And so I said, okay, I'm gonna book a trip. And I started looking around. And I said, okay, I'm gonna do this little short trip to Vegas. So we did the World Resorts. And we're here, and I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm fired up about travel. And what it's done for me is also built that belief and help reduce that mental block. Because like you, Daryl, you were saying when you were a kid, you traveled at the places they weren't too bad, but they weren't too bad.
The places that you look outside the window and you can see a car right outside the window. You're like,
Yeah. Well, I never, the mental block was the only way I want to go is 4 and 5 star. And if I can't, I'll just resort to camping. Nothing wrong with camping. If you love camping, that's great. But I always wanted to take my family. But now I'm thinking about my next trip. I'm thinking about Hawaii, going places, but it's helped me from a business perspective to actually have more conviction when I share this with people, because a lot of times they're listening to the messenger. I have a sister, she's been on 2 or 3 of these calls. I told her I'm going here, I'm saying $76, taking my family. She says, oh, $76 a night, even though she's been on these calls. I've told her how much we're gonna pay, because that's conditioned in the mind of so many people. So now I just feel my job is to educate, help people understand, and I live by example and start sharing. Now, we got here so early in the morning. By the time we got to our room, I was so tired, so I couldn't do the video that I need to do. So I'm gonna have to do some staging here, because if you look at the room right now, it doesn't look like the ones you see on the resort that yours. But it was great. The other part I love about you, meet great people. Last night, obviously we met you guys. I met Randy, Andy, he and my wife, they hit it off. And just meeting other people in the business is exciting, because we're really just showing that lifestyle. The money's here. And I also know next time I go to Vegas, and I had a budget, but man, you gotta have a budget coming to Vegas, because the food alone, it'll make you start thinking. But all seriously, I can't wait to go to Hawaii, because then I can just really chill. Here I've walked so much, had so much fun. We're going on these different resorts, but just to be able to live this way, to live this lifestyle, and I gotta go share more people. And now I've experienced, because those of you that are listening, if you haven't booked your trip yet, and you say, well, I don't have the vacation, I don't have the time, book it anyway. Or if that's not the case, at least go look at where you want to go. I told my son, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? You want to go to Paris? He said, yeah. I said, how about Hawaii for your birthday? He said, we're going to Hawaii for my birthday? So that's our next tour. We're going to Hawaii. So ladies and gentlemen, I'll pass it back to you. I know you got a lot of people on here. Thanks for giving the opportunity to share. And man, I'm glad to be here. I'm really glad to be here, you guys.
I'm so happy to see you again. I know we talk on the phone literally every day, but haven't put some guy in a while. But you can tell how Gary is a rookie, because when we first started traveling, we did the same thing, Gary. We came in, blew up the room. We were so together. So we now know to get, as soon as we get in the place, put the luggage, I'm teaching you right now, put the luggage in the closet. Then you do the room. After that, because about 30 minutes later, the room is blown up. So I know exactly.
Well, Daryl, this is why you need to be on the training call, because you said that before. I heard you say it. But we were so tired, I said, oh man, but yeah, but thanks again. I appreciate you guys and all the other leaders. Just a great opportunity, guys. So
Awesome.
book your trip.
David,
Where you want to go.
I see you, buddy David Albee on here. David, Gary talked about you all the time. I cannot wait.
Oh, that's my guy, man.
Yeah, I cannot.
That's my guy. We did some great things together.
About you for about a month now, so definitely can't wait to hook up with you. All right, guys, we're gonna move this along. We've got my buddy Norm. Norm actually is the very